what's up? So, I was gonna do this in the morning, but that might bother my girlfriend. You're dirty. Come here. Gosh darn it. Here, got some juice for you. There, you feel better now? You're still a little speckly on the inside of there, but that should be at least a slightly clearer image. So I was going to do this in the morning, but that would probably annoy Morgan. So Pete and I are going to go up to Inverhaw. It's a little south east of Fergus, or about my fly fishing stuff. And I'm just getting packed up, making sure all the cameras are charged and set to the right date and time. And I've actually planned out this video. I'm going to try and fix for all the things that I left out or neglected with the Bass Fishing Derby video. That one was actually a huge disappointment for me. I hate working on it. So anyway, I'm going to see if I can remember how to cast the fly fishing rod, and we're going to check out a new launch site. Not that we would be launching our canoe up there, but I don't know, we might. It could be fun. Basically, we're just going to walk in the waders and see what's up. And I'm going to get as much cool footage as I possibly can, which is good because I might get frustrated with the whole fly fishing idea and need a break. Just getting her set up, making sure everything's in order, and then that's what's going on. Just gonna strap every camera I own to my body.
I've ridden back times with family on your bikes. But like, I wonder if it's...
Well, apparently this is where they near where they stock the trout, so hopefully we'll see some. Looks like a good spot. Like we got some fairly slack current here.
You're the lucky track.
Oh, I didn't? Well, shit. Looks pretty nice. Yeah. I think, well, down there it looks deeper, but I think upstream I was seeing some bends and some riffles, so we might walk that way. And I'm gonna tie on a fly that I'm not afraid to lose. See if I remember how to cast this thing. Crazy yellow one here is good. Shallow's kind of what you expect for the Grand River. Oh, it's been a while. What are these things? Some little things in the water.
Yeah, I know, I noticed them.
No, that's not what they look like. These look almost like little beetles. An easy way down. So, I think set up my cast enough. I know a little bit more about what I'm doing with this thing, so I'm gonna, geez, I don't remember, what did I want to say in this part? I had everything written down. Yeah, I guess I'll just go through like the basics of casting the rod, because some people might not know how. Alright, so if I remember correctly, I haven't been fly fishing in about 5 years, and last time there were some things I didn't know. So I've got a 5X leader which ends in a 5-pound line, and I've got a 4-pound tippet. So as far as I know, you're not so much setting the hook as you are placing it against the fish's mouth and coaxing it in. So I've got a fly that I don't really care about, so I'm just going to show some casting with it. I think these waters are controlled or something, so you need to squash the barbs on them, so I'll do that now. Alright, barb squishy goodness. Just squish it down so it's much easier to get out of the fish's mouth. Alright, so like I was saying, it's less about getting a good hook set and like really reefing into the fish and making sure it punches through the mouth and you can drag her into the boat. It's less about that and more about coaxing the fish in. Pretty sure I've blown this spot out completely by walking back and forth and setting up video gear, but I'll show you the technique if I can remember it correctly. I got a real problem. This is a real problem. Just a bit of loose line wrapped around something. Alright, so get a bit of line out, and then you load the water into the line, load the line into the water. So once you have your line kinda out, you're gonna do, you don't want to really fish backwards, you kind of want to fish up into it and allow it to float through. So we're going to try a roll cast. We're just going to raise and shoot it out. From there, you can roll, or you can pull her back and toss her. Now, I'll hold my arm away from my body a little bit. Let me try and move her around to you. I hold my arm out to the right. That's probably a bad technique. I should probably go more over my head. And you really want to keep your wrist stiff in the beginning so that you can get a tighter loop. You don't really want to whip it. If you whip it, you might lose your fly, screw up your line. You just kind of want to give it enough energy to get out as far as you want it to go, and then just release it. So now my line is floating back to me. My fly should be somewhere on the surface, although I didn't cover it with any gink, so it might not be. It is definitely sinking because it just hit a rock. But what you want to do with these flies is you want to allow them to move across the water without any drag. I'd never considered this before, but I was watching some videos recently and they're talking about this thing called mending, where you basically just throw your line up into the water if it moves past your fly or your indicator, so that it's moving without drag. Okay, so now that I've got my practice out, I think I'm ready for my real fly setup, where I purchased some stuff from a fly shop, and I am going to use a wet fly. I'm going to try and find an area that makes a little more sense for fishing. Like this one's a little shallow, like it's variable, it could be good. I don't really know what I'm doing fishing for brown trout, but up there looks deeper, and I want to find some boulders or something from the bank. And let's hope she doesn't want to go swimming today. Oh, pay attention.